Hi, Guy Searle here with MyMac.com. I'm here today to talk about Camtasia by TechSmith Software, screen capturing program for the Mac. Only $99. Let's dig in. TechSmith's Camtasia software is your basic screen capturing program. It's got about four main areas to look at. Over here, you have the media and the library, but they're both contained within this same area. The library has a number of basic shapes, whereas the media is where you import and export, or sorry, just import whatever media it is that you're looking at. Right here is your main editing window. This is where you can view pretty much whatever it is you want to do. Over here is where you can make different selections and edit the properties of whatever it is that you're going to be looking at. Like right now I've got this selected where it's the opening video, and I can do things like scale this up, scale it down, change how you see it, pretty much whatever it is I want to do. I can make it go in different directions, all kinds of fun stuff, but that's not really what it is we're going to be doing. One of the things that you can do here with this window over here, besides storing your media, is you also have a series of transitions, filters, and actions that you can do. Some of them are built in, fade ins and flyouts and rotates and things along those lines. You can adjust the colors. Those are mostly over here in the filter section. And then under the actions, you've got a number of preset actions that you can put in. Some of them are really cool. Smart focus and smart focus at time works pretty well. The one I end up using most often though is custom video action. Now the nice thing about custom video action is that whatever it is you want to do with the video in question, move it around, change its shape, to, whatever, you can do it right from that. Now I'm going to go ahead and go to there, and I'm going to apply a custom video action, and we're going to make it a little bit lengthy. Alright, now in order to do this, you have to kind of look at custom video actions as a starting point and an ending point. Your starting point is going to be wherever it is that the video or shape was when you started, and the way that you want it when it started. Now by start I mean going all the way back to the beginning of the video or any other previous action. So whatever I do right here is going to affect this whole area right here. So let's say that I want to scale this down, so I scale it down, and I want to move it over, so I move it over, and much like I did in my opening video, I want to kind of move it off to the side like this. Now that's where it's going to start out at. Let's do a few other things here. We're going to add some filters. We're going to throw in a glow, and now you'll see over here on this side I now have a glow drop down. I also have a little bit of audio control here, so I'm going to move the radiance. Oh, don't want to do that too much. Okay, I'm going to add a drop shadow. And the same thing, here's the drop shadow now. Offset that a little bit, blur that, make it so it's more seen, move that around to the front. I'm going to change its color. Let's make it orange. There. And all of this is really taking just no time at all. It's very, very easy to do. Alright, the last thing I'm going to add is a reflection, just because I can. And the same kind of thing, you'll notice it's down here at the bottom. I'm gonna, let's change its opacity a little bit, make it a little bit lighter. Okay, so if I go all the way back to the end of the timeline, you'll see that's exactly where it is. Okay, let's not worry about Exhibition Warrior. Now, the next thing I want to do is this is my start point, and this is going to be my end point. Now what I want to do with this is I'm going to reduce the glow. I'm going to change the angle of the drop shadow, and I'm going to change its color too. Let's make it green. And I'm going to come back up here, scale that down just a little bit so that we can see it. And actually, let's make this red. Okay. And the reflection is fine. Everything else seems to be okay. Alright, so now we've just made a custom, very, didn't really have to worry too much about how, everything works, and didn't have to adjust anything else. We were basically just working on this one bit. Let's see how it looks. Okay, as you noticed, it moved over to the left a little bit. It expanded out. The reflection actually changed colors from orange to red. The glow pretty much went away. So anything you do over here within this time frame, when you get to this point right here, is where it's going to end. This is probably one of the coolest features about this program, how easy it is to move stuff around and add all these custom actions. Okay, now once you've completed your project, however it is you want it to look, the next thing you have to do is figure out, okay, where do I go to it from here? Well, they give you three real easy choices. You can export it to iTunes, you can export it to screencast.com if you have an account there, or you can export it to YouTube, again, if you have an account there. You can export it manually, and actually, it looks like you can create a HTML page with flash playback, something I didn't even know about this. I haven't tried that yet. The other thing you can do is in advanced export, you have a number, just a huge number of different types of choices that you can take. I like to use MPEG-4 just because it makes life a little bit easier for me. You have a number of settings here, and you'll have to mess around with those on your own to decide which one is best for you. So, we're going to save this one as Camtasia Review 2. And we're going to put that basically, where I want to put it. I've got a little folder for that. And click OK. And now it's exporting. So that's, in a nutshell, that's everything you pretty much need to know about this program. There's a lot more that it can do that, I really don't have time to go over in a review like this. Usually the best way to do it is to try it for yourself. They do have a free trial for 30 days. I believe it is 30 days. And, play with it yourself, decide if it's something that you want. This is Camtasia by TechSmith Software. I really like it. I'm going to give it an 8 out of 10. This is Guy Searle from mymac.com.